563. Dylan McDuffie is joining me, running back for University of Buffalo, and really excited for this interview. How are you and your family doing during this tough situation?
We all doing good. Appreciate that.
Um, when did you get interested in playing football, and who was your biggest influencer in that?
Since I was really born, for real, like my whole family played football. My dad, my brother, my uncles, my big cousins. I just grew up around it, so it's kind of something I just fell into.
So in high school and college, in high school, did you play multiple positions, or were you only a running back when you were in high school?
Yeah, I play whatever. Like I play running back, obviously my main position, but I play receiver a lot. I play defense, kick return, punt return, everything else really, whatever the team needed.
Hmm. So after your high school career, actually, what did you learn in high school from your coaching staff and your teammates to become a better football player before you went to college?
Um, just really trying to like build good habits and trying to be a leader.
Yeah. So how many offers did you have coming out of high school, and what made you choose University of Buffalo?
I had 16 coming out of high school, and I chose Buffalo just because it was a good fit, playing style, and it was close to home, so I could be around my family still.
So what is experience like being in Buffalo right now, University of Buffalo, and what's it like being with that team and learning from the coaching staff and being in the atmosphere with the fans?
Oh, it's really good. I mean, like we got a really talented and really good team. We're really tight knit. Got a very good coaching staff. So I mean, we could put all those things together and have a good season.
Yeah, so obviously during this tough time, there's no fans. I mean, there's some fans in the stadiums, but what's it like this season so far, just playing in front of limited fans? And how weird is it, though, not seeing the full fans in the stadiums?
It's definitely weird at first, but once you kind of get locked in and you in game mode, I mean, you don't really notice. You just focus on what you got to do.
Yeah. So before the season started, what have you been doing training wise to get ready for the season, and what are you doing training wise now during the season?
Um, just everything really. Just small things like working on your diet and obviously speed, strength, endurance, agility, everything. You need to be like a successful football player. I've been working on so.
So, what are you most looking forward to this week's game coming up for you guys? The next game, what do you guys have in like game plan, and what have you guys been doing practice wise just to get ready for this game?
I can't tell all that.
Okay.
We got some stuff we've been working on, but I'm just excited to like get back out there. It's gonna be our first game, so just excited for that. It's been a long time since we played.
Oh yeah, you guys are just starting up, right? That's
Yeah.
yeah. So how excited are you guys just to play this first game? And are you guys confident, nervous, or are you ready?
All three. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it's gonna be nerves just because we haven't. It's football. I mean, it's exciting, and I mean we definitely ready. We've been ready since last season ended. Like trained hard all spring, all summer. So I mean, now the time to take advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah, so whoever doesn't know about you as a player, what do you bring to the game as a running back? And who did you look up to actually in the NFL while growing up as a running back? But first, explain to me, what do you bring to the game? Or are you a north and south runner, east, west, or both?
Yeah, I'm a versatile player. I do a lot of stuff like where I could. Well, I'm a downhill runner, number one, but I consider myself a versatile player. Like I catch passes a lot. I do a lot of like blocking at the backfield. So that's one thing. I feel like I got it's pretty versatile. I feel like I'm an intense player. I play with a lot of passion, and you could just see that with the way I run or with the way I just play. But I'd probably say like my favorite running back growing up, I used to look up to a lot was Adrian Peterson.
Hmm. So what? My next question to you: what during this tough time, obviously, what would you tell these other players or young kids or young athletes to stay ready for their seasons, if it's high school football or whatever? What would you tell them, especially during this time, to stay ready?
Oh, just work hard and like stay ready. Like you said, things change very fast. We thought we weren't gonna have a season, and on a drop of a dime, they said, "All right, we're coming back and we're gonna play this fall." So if we weren't ready, if we weren't preparing like we were gonna play, then we would be in a bad position right now. But like I just said, staying ready is important, just because you never know like how fast things can change or when something's gonna change.
Yeah, so I know it's too early to tell your future, but have you considered your choice yet, whether to come back for another year or go to the NFL draft next year? Have you considered that yet or not yet?
I mean, I'm planning on coming back to school, but it all depends how everything goes. I can't really. I'm just focused on tomorrow. I'm focused on this first game coming. I'm not really worried about anything more than that right now.
Yeah, so I have a couple of my other friends do podcasts also, so I'll send you their pages. A couple of my other friends, but there's just one you should definitely check out. Global Kid Media. He's 14 years old. He's done 1,000 interviews, and he's trying to be the first sideline kid reporter. What do you think of that idea, having kids as sideline reporters?
I think that's cool. I mean, if you're really into it and chase your dream, you know what I'm saying? If you're passionate about something, then figure out a way to make it happen.
Hmm. Yeah. So, has any NFL players given you advice throughout your career in college?
I mean, yeah, I had some family that played in the NFL. A lot of my friends are in that. Basically, like, got some friends in the NFL right now. So I mean, it's just kind of where I'm at in my life. It's kind of going to be my peer group. So I mean, I just reach out to them or they hit me up with some. You know what I'm saying? We talk about things back and forth. So.
Hmm. So we one of the questions from Global Kid Media, he wants to know. He told me to ask you: are you connected with like NFL stars, or do you train with them also during the off season?
Yeah, it's a few I train with. I train with a lot of. I train with some NFL players. I mean, I had some family that played in the NFL, some retired people that I trained with that played in the NFL. So I mean, yeah, I guess you could say so.
Yeah. So how grateful are you that you're getting the opportunity to play the game you love and playing in a high competition in Division One football? And some people don't get to their goals, but how grateful are you that you're playing the game you love right now?
Oh, it's a blessing in itself. I mean, every day like nothing is promised. So I mean, just try to take advantage of it every single time you step on the field or in small moments you get to bask in it. Really understand like the importance and the like magnitude of what I do is something I really don't take lightly. I mean, seeing like little kids like message me or you know what I'm saying, like hit me up on Instagram saying small things like that gives me encouragement. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah. So speaking of kids, what's it like teaching them the way in football and giving them advice and making sure they live a healthy lifestyle and make positive choices. So what's it like helping these kids out too?
I mean, it's important to me, but also like I'm we're still young, we're still growing in ourselves. So I mean, it's important to just try your best to understand that you got people looking up to you. So you got to really try to stay on your P's and Q's.
Yeah. So I do this fun little segment with all my guests that come on the show. It's called the rapid fire segment. You ready for this?
Or
Kawhi Leonard's laugh or Kevin Hart's laugh?
Kevin Hart.
Favorite food?
Chicken wings.
Favorite memorable game that you played in high school and Buffalo so far?
I'll probably say we played against my quarterback actually at Buffalo right now, and they had us up 21 zip. And this was to go to the league championship, and like we came back from down 21. Like me and him had a back and forth. Like we both had 7 touchdowns.
Hmm. Do you guys are you guys confident that you can make the playoffs this season?
Of course, I mean that's the goal is to MAC championship, so in a bowl game. So we think we can do that.
What was your longest? What is your longest touchdown run you have done so far in your career?
99.
What are your thoughts on the what were your thoughts on the NBA playoffs and this year?
I mess with the Heat. Just like I like the way Jimmy Butler kind of bring a lot of intensity to that team. They all played pretty good. It was a nice underdog story too, so it was cool.
Who outside of football, what else do you like to do?
I like to hoop. I like to like just chill with my family, listen to music, starting to get into like nature and like just relaxing around like outside and getting some fresh air.
Hmm. What's your pregame music before heading into a big game?
NBA YoungBoy. I like to get turned up.
Hmm. What's your message from your coach that he gave you during the off season for you guys? What was that one word to take in for you, for the season coming up?
Basically, just stay ready because we didn't. It was obviously uncertainty coming into the season because of COVID. So I mean, just staying ready.
So the last two things here before I let you go, this is a question I've been bringing up to all my guests about the late Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna, Mama mentality. And do you remember where you were at that day, and what do they mean to you?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was at my mom's house, just sitting on the couch watching a Pro Bowl, and like you just saw the banners coming across, and you like heard about Kobe Bryant. And at first, it was so many like other things like going back and forth. Like you didn't know if his daughter was in the helicopter. Like you just knew it was just Kobe at first, and that was just kind of shattering because Kobe was my favorite basketball player when I was a little kid. So I mean, hearing that was just crazy, and then finding out his daughter was in there too. That was very hard to even take in. But yeah, Kobe meant a lot to me. Just his mindset, and his attitude, and his approach to everything. I mean, his videos, something I still watch today, just to get my mind right, or just to kind of put me in the right headspace. I mean, like I follow the hashtag Mamba Mentality on Instagram, whatever. Like Kobe was a big thing to me, a big influence to me.
So I gotta ask you this: have you been? Who do you think is the best young running back right now in the NFL? And have you connected with these young NFL running backs also throughout your career?
I would say the best young back. I don't even know what you consider young, but I would say I won't say who the best is, but I like a few guys style. I like Nick Chubb style. I like Saquon style, obviously. I like Joe Mixon style. I like a lot of guys, but those three really like I feel like I got a similar place out of them, so I kind of watch them a little closer than everybody else.
And the last thing here, would you like to say anything to all the nurses, doctors, and essential workers?
Appreciate y'all. Without y'all, like none of this. Y'all the ones who got us through COVID, still getting us through it. I mean, so I appreciate y'all. It's a very what's the word? It's a very underappreciated service that you guys do, and it should be a lot more appreciated from just everybody in general. So thank you.
So, I got to ask you this. Are you feeling better from last week?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good now.
Yeah, so there it is, episode 563. Running back Dylan McDuffie from University of Buffalo. First game this weekend. We're looking forward to you guys playing, and I'll be watching the game for sure. Good luck this season, and you guys are going to do great things. And yourself, you're going to do fantastic things in this season, and you're a great running back. Keep up the great work. We'll see you in the NFL pretty soon. But keep grinding, keep inspiring these kids, and thank you again for coming on. And you and your family.
Appreciate it.
You
too. Appreciate it.